Can you hear me and see me?
Yes.
Duplicate.
Okay, I'm duplicated, right? Okay, great. So I guess I could turn my camera off on this one, so at least you won't, I mean, you'll still see me duplicated, I guess, but whatever. All right, my apologies. I hope everybody had a good week. Tell me any questions about the kaf, the vet, the chaf. The vet, the chet, and the kaf is what we went over last time.
Yes, I have a question.
Ask away.
When I was doing, your downloading your pages and reading along with you, although I noticed you've gotten faster in your reading. Is that intentional to make us read faster?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
On page 42, line 11, you pronounced both those first two words, Michal, and I would have thought it would have been Michal.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you to hold that thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you something at the beginning of this class for that.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions before I do the big reveal of the of the new rule?
Another one.
So
Another one.
it is nowhere in this book, which is a problem. And I guess I had complaints about it last year when I taught this, because I went through my emails to see when is it taught. There is an exception to the rule that sometimes we pronounce this vowel, the one that has the one that looks like the little plus, that we sometimes pronounce that as O instead of A. Okay. And if you, where's my Siddur? Hold on, I'm going to get my Siddur because I want to show you something. Sorry.
Another rule.
Okay, sorry about that. That's the one good thing of living in an apartment. You can like run and get anything you want. Let me find a good thing to show you. Here is a Kaddish. A Kaddish. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so. Oh boy. Hold on. So if you go to any, hold on, I gotta make it really big.
Okay.
Hold on. Nope, it's not showing. If you go, sometimes it will have, maybe one of these books has it in it. Sometimes it will have a, the kamatz, which is that little plus sign, will be bolded or will be bigger, or the horizontal and the vertical lines will be separated. That's the only way that you know whether it's an O or an A. So if it's, I'm just trying to look here. If it's, can't find it. If it's just a plus, then it's A. But if it looks different, and every book has it a little bit different, then it's an O. This book does not differentiate between them, unfortunately. So when I send you readings, I will say to you in line such and such, that one's a kamatz katan, we call it. It's called a kamatz, and when it says the O vowel, it's called the kamatz katan. And so I suggest you highlight it in your book so that you know when we go to do, let's say, Kiddush and things like that, I will tell you. When you get to the next semester, we go to this right to the Siddur, and I'll point out in the Siddur what page, what line what it looks like so you can identify it.
How
So
would you spell that? Kamatz katan.
kamatz is K-A-M-A-T-Z. Katan is K-A-T-A-N. Right? The word katan means small. So it's a smaller kamatz.
What's the opposite? What's big?
Gadol.
Gadol?
Gadol.
Yeah, that was on the words of the day a couple days ago.
There you go. So, so the word kol, which is kaf lamed, is always going to be kamatz katan. And like I said, when I when I send out, I'll say in this line, in this whatever, it's a kamatz katan, so that you can highlight it in your book. And I could even highlight it and scan it in and send it to you. That might be a better way to go. So as we're reading, we might run into that. So that's the first thing I wanted to teach you today, is kamatz katan. And as we go through, I'll show you.
Wait, excuse me. So it just looks the same, or it gets bolded?
So every siddur is different. Some siddurs bold it. Some siddurs make it bigger. Some siddurs, like I said, take the top of the
And
the
separate.
top and separate the top, or they sometimes make that little vertical one more bulbous than just a line. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find a prayer book that has it, because that's going to be the easiest way to show you. Let's see if this gives it.
Is there a title page for this book that we have?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think it was on the download. 'Cause I did
Right. I just wondered where they took it from.
It's Shalom Aleichem's Ein Kelohenu, it's called.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can bring up this page. Seam Shalom Siddur PDF. Let's see if I can get the PDF up here, and then I'll share my screen. Come on. And that's the problem. My internet's a little slow today. I don't know why. Because it's raining outside, so that's why. I mean, I really want to show it to you so you know what I'm talking about. They're all still loading. I clicked on a couple of them. Okay, here we go. I'm in a siddur. Let me share my screen. But first, let me get to a page that has it. Let's go to page.
Everybody comes during class.
Okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna Zoom and share my screen with this. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger so you could see it. Okay, I hate this one, but it is what it is. See how this one, it's a little more bulbous than, let's say, this one. It's a little longer, right? It's bigger than, let's say, this Kamats. Can you see that difference?
Yeah, I see the bigger one. Yeah,
Show it again.
right
This is
there.
the bigger one,
Oh, yeah.
smaller one, so you could see the difference. So that's this Siddur, which is Lev Shalem, which is the newest one that a lot of synagogues are using, that conservative synagogues are using now. We just got it right before the pandemic, the shutdown. Let me see.
Color of that like a red burnt orange.
Yeah,
color.
that's like a red cover. Yeah,
That's what I think we're using in national now too.
yeah. And I'm looking for this one, the Sim Shalom. That's the blue one, because that one also is a good one. Here it is. Okay. Shabbat morning. Let's go to Shabbat morning. Come on, internet, don't fail me now. Oy. Try and take a picture of it and expand it in. It's in every Kaddish. That's why I know I could just go to it and show it to you. Oh. Well, this isn't going to come up, but I'll get good examples and I will send them to you via our class recap to send you good examples of it. Okay. All right, I stopped sharing my screen, but now I can't see any of you, but that's okay. I will I'll figure it out. Because my network bandwidth is too low now, apparently, because it's raining outside. Anyway, okay. Page 43. Okay, I just had an idea that I can go on my little MiFi thing here and maybe get a better signal. Okay. Page 43, we've already learned the shin, where the dot is on the right. Correct? Yes? Okay, good. Now we're going to learn about when the dot is on the right, on the left, excuse me, on the left, it's a sin. So it's shin when it's on the right, sin when it's on the left. And it just makes the same sound as an S, like as in snake.
And that's not affected by like the Sephardic Ashkenazic, it's always an S, it doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Always, always, always. So moving around my phone because I'm trying to get on my computer on a different Wi-Fi network. So anyway, Um, all right. What's this one? Okay, well. All right, it won't let me on for some reason, but that's okay. Anyway, okay, well, we're gonna do this. Okay, so the line 2, I'm gonna read the first 3. I'm gonna read lines 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna go around the room and read. Line 2 is Yisrael. And it's the same, Yisrael, Yisrael. Now we're going to put it together with other ones that you know, right? So here we go. Line 3, Shema, Yisrael. So you see the different sh and sa there, right? Shema, Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Why is it Yisrael and not Yisrael? If
It
it's
could be,
Shabbat.
it should be Israel. You're right. You're right. It should be Israel. Line 4, Am Yisrael Chai. So now you've got a couple of phrases of things that you've heard and seen and that sort of thing that are now here. Okay. Judy L., are you reading with us today, or are you
No,
going
I'm
to
just,
sign? You're going to
no,
read.
not
You're going to
today.
listen. No worries. Okay, Linda, line 5.
Kadosh Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Great. Judy Schwartz, are you reading with us today? You're muted, Judy. Judy Schwartz, you're muted.
And I did it so well. Shabbat, Shabbat Kadosh,
Kodesh.
Kodesh. I always want to say Kadosh.
I know, I know.
Kodesh.
It's very hard to read from this book when we know certain things and we're expecting something to be the way it is, right? All right, Marcy, line 7.
Shabbat.
Oh, wait, before you start. The 2 kamatzes in this sentence are kamatz katan, and you're going to pronounce them oh.
Okay. Shabbat, Code Show, Shabbat, Code Shekha.
Yes. Good, good, good. And line 8.
Mikrael Kidesh.
Mikra'e Kodesh.
Okay.
All good, all good. Okay. Karen, I think that's you. 9. Karen, you're also muted, sorry.
Then I can make it perfect, you know. Mikadosh Hashabbat. Kadosh Oto.
Okay. Mekadesh Hashabbat Vaikadesh Oto. Hard one. Hard one.
And
Okay.
That's because the shva, not the is after the I, is that why, that's why it's I? Or is it the yud?
It's more of a yud. Vaikadesh.
Okay. Oh, yud.
Vaikadesh. Right? If I'm doing it by syllables, vai is 1 syllable, kadesh.
And it's because the yud is after the ah line. That's why it's I.
It's not I, it's more of a it's more of a Y, right?
I
Vayikadesh.
thought we learned last week if the yud is following the plus sign or the ah sign, then you pronounce it I. Unless
You
like,
then you pronounce the Y of the yud, yes.
so I guess I can't tell, is that 2 dots or is that a line? It's
It's
hard.
two- It's 2 dots, one on it's a
Oh, see,
colon, one on top of the
it
other.
looks like the line on mine. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, there you go. Yeah. It's not a great copy of this. And they've been using it for years. I don't know. Okay, Judy Schwartz, back to line 10.
Okay. Mika. Dish. Mika. Oh, maybe it's Mikad. Shay.
Mekadshe.
Okay, I got the last part.
You got it. No,
Um,
it's hard with 3 syllables. It's a long word, right?
Shemeka.
Yes. Perfect. Linda, line 11.
Kadshenu b'mitzvotecha.
Perfect. Marcy, 12.
Kid Shanu b'mitzvotan.
B'mitzvotav.
Tav. That's a bit.
Yep.
That's a bet.
And I'll do line 13. Kiddush. Okay, now we're going to where they're going to give you the sin. This was concentrating on the shin. Now we're concentrating on the sin in the other column. And line 14.
Lemat sa say Ray seat.
Sheet. So this is that the first word is le ma say, right? That's an ayin. I think you pronounce it as a tzadik. It's an ayin. So it's le ma say. The next word is ve re sheet. So you've got both in one. So if you say it quickly, it's le ma'aseh v'reishit.
Okay.
Okay. Judy, line 15.
Okay. Malach to asher asa.
Perfect. Linda, 16.
Sheshet Yamim Asa. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Did I say
Mark,
or
you did it. Asa Adonai.
no? Okay.
Yep. Sheshet Yamim Asa Adonai. Marcy, 17.
Asher bara Elohim la'asot.
There you go. Karen, line 18.
Sot at ha-shabbat.
You got it. La'asot et ha-shabbat. And line 19.
Le 8 va I cannot read this on my text.
That's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That copy is bad. It's le'et na'asa. Na'asa.
Oh, okay.
So that's a nun.
Na'asa.
It's a nun. It's an ayin. It's a sin and a hey. Na'asa.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do line 22, just so that you get a better, a more clearer line. To say.
Okay,
I don't want to cheat you out of your time.
okay. Shallow. Asanu. Ha. Eat.
Ha'aratzot. So that one
Oh,
is at
okay.
Sadi, right? So the second word in that line starts with an ayin. The third letter from the end is at Sadi. Shelo asanu ha'aratzot. Okay. All right. How do we feel about this shin and sin? It's going to take a little concentration to make sure that we're doing it right. And I can tell you that even people that, you know, that have been reading for a while also are like, oh, wait. And we'll pause sometimes for that. Okay. One more letter for today. Page 44. This one is called a zayin, Z-A-Y-I-N. And this letter, the top of it is a little curved and has a little tail, but it looks a lot like a vav or a dalid. So you have to be careful and know that, you know, you're going to have this zayin. So if you look at line 3, the third word in, the third word in starts with the vav. And so you can compare the vav and the zayin to those. If you look at the second to last word in line 3, the third to last letter in that word is a zayin. The second to last is a vav. As a matter of fact, the fourth to last is a vav. So you've got vav, zayin, vav there, right? You see that?
Mhm.
So it's a little difficult. So I'll just warn you about that. Okay, I'll do line 1 and then we'll go around the horn. Line 1, za, za, zu, zu, zo, zo, z, z, zay, zay, ze, z. Okay, Judy, you get line 2.
Okay. I have ze, I have.
Za, that's an A vowel, za.
Wait, and 2,
Line-
isn't the first
Line 2. The first one
first-
is za.
za? Okay, za. Aza.
Azai. Remember, we're pronouncing the yud. Azai.
Azai. Okay, Azai. Melech. Shemo. Nikra.
That's it. Nikra.
Okay.
You got it. Anybody recognize this? Azai, Melech, Shemo, Nikra.
It's like lighting
Don't
something.
alarm.
Adon Olam. You got it, Linda. Gold star for Linda. And anybody else who nodded their head. There's no real gold stars. You don't get anything. Okay, Linda, line 3.
Mezuzah. Tav. Tam. Al. Mezuzot. Beitecha.
You got it. Anybody know what uchtav tam al mezuzot beitecha comes from?
Ve'ahavta?
Yes, the Shema ve'ahavta. Good. All right, Marcy, line 4.
Zarua. Or Zarua Latzadik.
Yeah, who knows where Or Zarua Lat Sadiq comes from?
Oh, I could tell you the song.
It's a psalm. It's a song. It's a psalm we sang Friday night. So yes. Okay. And line 5.
Zichor. Zichor.
Za.
Oh, sorry,
Zachor.
za.
Yep.
It looks like a dot in my book.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
it's a bad copy.
Zachor. The Shamor. Bad. Can't remember that letter.
Echad. So that one is
Echad.
Zachor, Veshamor, Bedibur, Echad. I'll do it again. And then you could tell me where it's from. Zachor, Veshamor, Bedibur, Echad. Zachor, Veshamor, Bedibur, Echad. It is Friday night, L'chadodi. Okay. Karen, line 6.
Okay, let's see, what can I do? Line 6. Zako,
Z,
the zero,
Zikaron.
Zikaron, Lama, Shan, Sha,
Se,
Vasi, Yot.
okay. Zikaron, Lemaase, Vereshit. Zikaron, Lemaase, Vereshit. Where does that come from? Zikaron, Lemaase, Vereshit. Friday night Kiddush. Kihu Yom Techila, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one, 7, Judy Schwartz.
Zikaron,
Nope, line 7. I
line
apologize.
7.
Pointing to line 7, but I said 6. I don't know why.
Okay. Zakar,
Zecher.
Zakar,
Zecher.
Zecher, please, it. Is that right?
Litziat. It's in my book also. It looked like that, but it's
Litziat.
Litziat. So
Okay.
just take your pencil, make it better.
Mitzrayim.
Yes. Zecher Litziat Mitzrayim. Anybody know that? Zecher Litziat Mitzrayim. Also Friday night Kiddush. Who's next? Linda, line 8.
Mizmor, Shir, Layom, Hashabbat.
There you go. Mizmor Shir Layom HaShabbat. That's also a psalm that we say on Friday night during Kabbalat Shabbat. Mizmor Shir Layom HaShabbat. Tov Lehodot L'Adonai. Line 9, Marcy.
Zemirot, Mirot, Naria, Li, Lo.
Low. So do you see, let me just make up a little point here. Do you see how, and you did it right, Marcy. In the first word, it's Zemirot, right? We're kind of saying an eh because it's the beginning. But when it's in the middle of the word, it's Bizmirot. So it's the same word with something on the end. And when you put B on the end of something or ba or whatever, it means in the, right? So when you say bait, that means house. When you say ba bait, that means in the house. So Zmirot happens to mean songs or tunes. Bizmirot is in the tunes, okay? Anybody know where Bizmirot, Naria Lo come from? It's also part of our Psalms Friday night. We also say it in Pesuke de Zimra in Lechuna Ranana, Bizmirot Narielo. Okay. Anne, line 10.
Zeman ba agala u uzeman.
Uvisman. Yep.
Okay. Uvisman kadosh
That's a resh. Karif.
Karif.
Yeah. The dalet and the resh are hard. Be'agala uvisman kariv. That's part of Kaddish. Okay, Karen, line 11.
Adosh Ka'arosh Ba'aka no Yish Yis nah.
Good. You got your sin right. Okay, this is Erez. Ke'erez Balvanon Yisgeh. Ke'erez Balvanon Yisgeh. It's also part of our Psalms on Friday night. Okay. Judy, line 12.
Aruz,
O's.
ro,
O's. So the ayin is silent. That is the O vowel, the vav with the dot on
Right.
top makes the O. So it's O's.
os, okay. Adonai, os, lamo, yitan,
Yitain.
it's tain, yitain.
Right. Adonai Oz le'amo yitain. That is Saturday morning after Aleinu, before Kaddish. Sometimes people say that paragraph underneath, but that's part of the last part. Adonai Oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarechet alamo b'shalom, and then we go into Kaddish. Okay. And 13.
Ya'alos Sha
Sa.
Sada V'chal Asher Bo.
Okay, that's one where, sorry, that is a kamat, that vechol is a kamatz katan. So it's ya'alos sadai vechol asher bo. Okay,
So
also
which
in
one is which one is the katan?
in the third word,
One, okay.
vechol. Okay. Linda,
Yeah.
line 14, the middle word is also a kamatz katan, the kol.
Okay. Az, Yeranu, Kol, Atse, Ya'ar.
As Yiranenu Kol Atse Ya'ar. Perfect. All right. Also from Friday night Psalms. Marcy 15.
Zicharon, Lama'ase, Vare, Sheet.
Yes. Zikaron Lema'ase Vereshit. Which, by the way, I just looked at it. I was like, I know I said this already today. It's line 6. It's the same as line 6. Not sure why it's there again, but it's fine. Okay, Karen, line 16.
Zakar Li Sayita. Mitzrayim.
Good. Zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Actually, same as line 7. Go figure. Okay. I will read line 17. Mezuzah chazan machzor. Okay. Page 45 is Friday Night Kiddush.
Before we go on, can I ask you one thing?
Yeah, of course.
What, because I just started marking the Kamatz Katan in my book. When I read, the first time we read that, it was on, wasn't it on page?
It was on page 42. I will send you all the
You know
Kamatz
which one I'm on.
Katan, page 42 to 45. Okay?
Okay.
I might even just highlight it in my book and resend it to you, so you have it and you can copy it into yours. Okay? Okay. Kiddush. I'm going to read it through, and then we're going to go around the room and everybody's going to read a line. Okay? But I'll read it through so that you can follow along. You can Kamatz Katan where we need to. You can fix your vowels in your book because the book is a bad copy or whatever. Okay? So, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei Peri HaGafen. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kidshanu Bemitzvotav Veratza Vanu Veshabbat Kodsho Kamatz Katan Be'ahava Uvratzon Hinchilanu Zikaron Lemaaseh Vereshit Ki hu yom techila lemik ra'e kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim ki vanu vacharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol Kamatz Katan mikol ha'amin veshabat kodshecha Kamatz Katan be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Okay, now this is the second half of Friday Night Kiddush, right? There's an entire part of the first half of Kiddush, Yom HaShishi Vayechulu HaShamayim V'Haaretz, and on and on and on. That's the first paragraph. This is the last paragraph, but it starts with Borei Pri HaGafen, which is like the, you know, the blessing part. And then it goes on to this piece. So we're going to do this piece. Okay. And one of the last things we'll do in class at the end, you know, at the end of, you know, towards the middle of December is we'll learn the rest of the Kiddush. Okay. So let's go around the room. We're going to start with Judy. Just do the first line. And even if there's a period, so what I'll say to everybody else, Judy's line happens to be a full line. But even if your line happens to have a period in it, just do the entire row in the book. It'll just be easier for us. Okay, Judy, start us off.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Borei
Peri.
Pre, Beret Pri Agafen.
Okay, Linda.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu.
Okay, why don't you do one more line since you got a pretty easy line? We'll give you one more line.
B'mitzvotav v'ratza vanu visharbat kadsho biahava uvratzon.
Perfect. Marcy.
In Hilanu, Sikaron, Lama say, Vare sheet, Kihu Yom Tahila.
Anne.
Lamit Graye Kadesh Z. Oh, sorry. Zecher Litz right. Litz Litzite Litziyat. Sorry. Meets Brahim. Ki Vanu Vaharta.
Karen.
Nutanu Kidash Kadashta Mikal Ha'am Mim Vobat Kadosh Behakha.
Okay, and I'll do the last line. Uv ratzon hin chaltanu baruch ata Adonai mekadesh hashabat. Okay, so it's
Can
a
you do
lot.
this- Lymor,
Yeah.
can you do the second from the bottom line?
Yeah.
Then,
Ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava. Okay, so I'm gonna send you, I have three recordings for Kiddush. One says, oh no, it's a number of recordings and I'll send them in 4 emails. It's 4 recordings. I'll send them in 4 emails because they're small. And I can also have them uploaded to the website. The first recording is basically the first, oh, sorry, I lied. 3 recordings. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 3 recordings. The first one, and I'll send it to you in 3 emails, is word for word. So I'll say the word, I'll pause, and you say the word. The next one's going to be in real time, where I say it in real time. The third one is in song and how you're going to hear it most often. Right? Which is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam parei peri agafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzav vanu. Right? So you're going to hear that tune. Okay? And if that's not the tune you do, then you don't have to listen to that third recording. And you can try and find it on YouTube and you'll find it to see those. Okay? And I think I have recordings for 43 and 44 also. I'll send those. So you may get more than one email from me, and I'll tell you that you're going to get more than one email from me. Questions?
Thanksgiving weekend, are we having class or not?
No, we are not going to do Thanksgiving the day after Thanksgiving. So here's what I have on tap for us as far as our classes. Next week, we're going to learn Tet. We're going to learn Tet, Samach, Tzadi, Tzad, Sofit, and we're pretty. And then, so Tet is page 46. Then we learn the Shema. We're going to learn Samach, page 50. Where does Tzadik Sofit come in? Page 54. So we're going to skip a couple of pages and learn these 3 letters so that we can go back and learn Kaddish. Okay, so we'll do Shema and Kaddish so that we have those in our pocket. So that's next week. Then we're going to take a week off, and then we're going to take 1 or 2 weeks to learn the Hanukkah blessings for the Hanukkah candles. And so depending, it might take us 1 week, it may take us 2 weeks to do it. We'll see, but you'll have it, if we do it on the 2nd and the 9th, then you'll be ready when Hanukkah comes, I think on the 24th or 25th. And then I'm gonna say to you guys, what else do you want to learn, right? If we have 1 or 2 classes left, because I think we're done on the 16th. 1 or 2 classes left, I'll take audience requests or whatever, what is it that you want to learn, right? A lot of people want to make sure they know how to say Kaddish so that they're not just following along. So that I definitely will cover, hopefully before Thanksgiving. And if not, we'll do it after the Hanukkah blessings. And then we'll see, what else you guys want to look at, if you want to kind of look through the Siddur and look at Friday night services or Saturday morning services or whatever, we can do that. And then the classes start up again in February. So you're almost there, guys. You have 3-4 more classes. And then you're ready to pick up the Siddur and read out of it. The advanced beginner Hebrew class, all that is you pick up a Siddur and we go over Saturday morning service.
Can it be any Siddur?
Any Siddur.
Okay.
So right now in my advanced beginner class, I've got some people using this Siddur, some people using the what I call the Slim Shalom, which is just the Shabbat version of this Siddur, and some people using Lev Shalem. So I created like a whole, I'm gonna share my screen with you, you'll laugh. I had to create a whole little, whoops, how do I get off of this? Can you see this spreadsheet now? I had to create a whole little thing where what the Sim Shalom is, what the Lev Shalem is, so that everybody was on the same page at the same time. So, yeah. So that's what we'll do. And so that everybody's comfortable with their Siddur. And if it's Siddur you have to borrow from your shul, or it's a Siddur that you have at home, or if you want to buy a Siddur so you have one, that sort of thing. That's kind of how the advanced beginner works.
Okay.
So you could be comfortable sitting in shul on Saturday morning. All right.
Okay.
You'll get a
Thank
bunch
you
of
very
emails
much.
in a few minutes. All right. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat